Hey guys, welcome to another post commentary with Feisty Raccoon. So in this game we were facing a lot of ARES, and I just want to show you guys the gameplay. So here we go. I was trying to go for center, but they somehow already have the center. And I noticed that someone is going all the way to the left, so I gotta help take him out before anything else, because you never want to get 4 cap. And so now that we've taken out that beacon, I was trying to see if I can make a move for center. So I saw my teammate. I was trying to use my teammate's cover to go in, but I saw the inner one, so my first job went to taking him out. And I don't know, I think I got him with the blast, but it doesn't really hurt him that much because he's a Falcon. So here we go. I know there was a lot of ARES, so I wanted to first just zoom them out. That's why I chose the Columbus. And I see that Falcon, so I was just taking the shots I can take, because you always want to go for a Falcon when he's finds out. So now I'm just trying to see what's going on. I noticed that Mr. Perfect, aka the 5 ARES guy, is going for a right beacon. So I don't really care if I lose this spot, but I can't we can't afford to lose that beacon. So I'm jumping in just so even if I die, we'll still have that beacon. But luckily I live to see the daylight. So here I'm just trying to reposition, see what's going on. I see he used his ability, so he always gonna go chase an ARES when they use their ability. See, just like that. And unfortunately I couldn't take him out. He got healed back up by his Mender teammates and another player who's just taking cheap shots. So again, I noticed that he used his ability, so now I'm just waiting for him. I have my lock on him, just waiting for him to go out of the invincible mode. But yeah, I couldn't finish him, so he went back and probably got healed back up. So did I. So now that I healed up, I'm just trying to reposition myself. So I noticed they're taking center, but there's not much I can do about it. But I noticed that they're all positioned near center, so the right side is wide open. I don't think that right push will help me much, because that Mercury will just go over there and kill me probably. So like what I was trying to do, I was trying to spook him and get some sort of response out of that, and which is exactly what I did. So now they all went to the right side, they all used their ability, which gave us an opening for center with our boss. So I'm trying to back up my teammate. And I know like Mr. Perfect, all he has is ARES, so I see I can create an opening there. So I just went for jump shot. And here I was trying to make sure the Mercury dies, and in the process I got killed. The same player was still in the same position, taking cheap shots. You know, you kind of notice players' style a lot when you're keep facing top tier. Just at the high level, there's that many players you can kind of notice and jot down like each player's play style. So now I see that Mr. Perfect is pushing. The reason I'm not spawning is that they have a lot of ARES. They're gonna try to walk into center, and then my Mercury can just close the distance, and I can just use it. Exactly. Here we go. So because I was in the center, it was it was almost impossible for me to go all the way back, but I could push into here. This is a good choke point to hold. It's very difficult for the defense to take you out. So I saw that Mender use his ability earlier, but that's why I know if I jump over, I can at least get 1 kill, and get my money's worth, and I killed 2. So that was my philosophy for pushing. So whenever I make a very aggressive push like that, I always want to get my money's worth, either to defense or bots. So I'm looking at this right side. I was waiting for my teammates to actually take that beacon, but they couldn't take it. But at least what I want to do is I want to at least make him pay the price for doing that, because I know he's a pursuer and he just uses his ability, so he is very vulnerable. So now we have 3 beacons. The beacon bar is almost the same, so they have to make a push for the center beacon. So now it's time for us to go on a defense and make for the other side to go for the offense. I noticed that Mr. Perfect uses his ability, so I just go. The trick to deal with ARES is to always be the second person that uses your ability, which is now what I did, and he did the right thing. He went back to the cover. He didn't chase me too much, which won't end good for him. So still is the case. Still, they need to play offense, and we just need to play defense. So I see Mr. Perfect's going for center again. He uses ability, so I'm gonna use mine. And since I used it, I have a few seconds, so I'm just gonna chase a little bit, make them to give a reaction to my pushes. And then I see them going for it again, so I have to wait for my ability to charge. So are they. And they're about to go for it because their position is very dangerous if they can stay there. So I'm trying to do the instant switch by locking onto a player to my left previously and switching over. That way you can skip the 3-second lock on time and go back after I finish my mission. So again, you want to be the second person to use the ability. Luckily this time he has a teammate to take him out. So this time I know I'm not gonna be able to just live even if I back out. So I just went in to maybe go for a trade with him, but I get a decent chunk out of him, so that was good. And I see 2 Mercury, so always heal your teammates up because that's what the vendor is designed for. And now I'm trying to back on my teammates that went for the right push. I'm just going for the cheap shots behind his back, and somehow I got locked. I thought I also got locked by the same vendor that just got killed. Okay, here I see my teammates needs heal, so I'm trying to secure him, but unfortunately he died before I can do that. So now I'm in a really bad position, because if they have 1 more people, they can just spawn behind me and send me to robot heaven, but luckily that's the only 2 left. So after this, it's pretty much the game's pretty much over, and yeah, I was just trying to get some kills. There we go. And the last bot is Pursuer. We're just going for the spam shots. He still got locked down because there's like a shit ton of us spamming. And here it is. Come to daddy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, please do leave us a sub. And leave a sub. Yeah, definitely leave a sub. Leave a like and leave a sub. And until the next time, I'll catch you guys later.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give. Never gonna give you up.
do I love the touch but never love the feel?